trying to break into it. There's a bit of banging going on here. So this was the very entrance to the giant wheel here in Blackpool. And these days, it's a COVID-19 vaccination centre. Well, I tell you what, there's a massive crowd going into the Winter Gardens. Getting packed. Do another video, walk on the wild side, and I'm here in Blackpool, and today I'm going to be taking you down Coronation Street. Not the famous street of cobbles, of course. I am here in Blackpool, so we'll be taking you down Coronation Street right here in the town centre. I'm actually on Reeds Avenue at the moment, so we're just heading down there now. So Coronation Street runs off Reeds Avenue right here and goes right into the heart of the town centre. So there's quite a few things to talk about down Coronation Street, so you'll want to stick around. There's been a lot of stuff happening lately, and there's a bit of history as well, so let's go. It's a bit like someone's trying to break into this cafe here. I might be mistaken. Okay, now before we go on to Coronation Street, I've just come a bit further down Reeds Avenue, and does anybody remember the Hornby Model Railway shop which used to be right here? Yeah, the Hornby Model Railway shop. I always used to think it should be one street further up or one major street further up, Hornby Road. Yeah, so this hotel here, Jade Holiday Apartments, this used to be the Hornby Model Railway shop here on Reeds Avenue. And we're not that far away from Hornby Road, it's only a few streets that way. It could have been on there, couldn't it? That would have been more appropriate. Anyway, Coronation Street is right over there. Let's go and take a look, shall we? There's a bit of banging going on here. It's like someone's trying to break into this cafe here. The Reeds Grill. He's trying to knock the door down. There's a club over the road, social club. Don't know the name of it, but it's been there a long time. Yeah, so we're looking down Coronation Street now, and this goes towards the town centre. There's a few people sat outside this club here, and they seem a little bit bemused about what's going on at this place over the road. This cafe, there's a woman trying to break into it. Got a hammer on it now. Oh, no one's trying to sleep. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe she's sealing the door rather than trying to break in. I don't know. Well, I turned around and she suddenly disappeared, so maybe she's disappeared inside the cafe. Anyway, here you are. Here's the sign, Coronation Street. Let's take a look, shall we? So this is Coronation Street here in Blackpool, and there's that social club over the road. I don't know, has it got a name? Hotel and Apartment Social Club? Don't think so. There's a few people in there. Quite a crowd had come out to watch that woman trying to break into that shop. So anyway, yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff to see down here, and I'll tell you all about it. There's quite a lot of history. The giant wheel was based down here on Coronation Street near the Winter Gardens. We'll have a look at the site of that. And there's been a bit of stuff going on lately, a bit of dodgy stuff going on lately, drugs and stuff, like Row House. We'll take a look at that as well, shall we? So there are quite a lot of small hotels and guest houses here on Coronation Street. I'll just pan round. That's looking where I started, down there, showing you around. Got a building over there, not sure what it is, but next door to that is a Chinese takeaway. We're heading towards Hornby Road now, just over here. Nice view of the tower here from the junction with Hornby Road. So there's more hotels down here on Hornby Road. There's quite a lot of hotels on the side streets around here. Just over here is the 103 Cafe. Okay, let's carry on, shall we? This is a McColl's here on Coronation Street. Quite a few shops down here, and there's also a chippy here. Look, Dale's Fish and Chips. I'll just show you the road opposite this one. It's called Vance Road, and that takes you right down to Coral Island. There you go, Coral Island, straight down there, Vance Road. Okay, I'm now at Charnley Road. And there's a Turkish Barbers on the... They're everywhere, those things, aren't they? There's a locksmith next door to that. That locksmith looks a bit rough. And looking up here, Charnley Road. So there's a little look up Charnley Road. Anyway, now back to Coronation Street. Another bunch of hotels here, just opposite Charnley Road. There's fruit and veg, a greengrocer there on the corner called Brabins. They've been there years. Okay, we're just coming up to an interesting bit now. I'll just show you. We've got another chippy here, but this one doesn't look open. The Cleveland chippy. It's not open. But just over the road from the Cleveland chippy, or just over the road from there, is this building here. You see this building here? Well, this was raided very recently. Yeah, by the police, and they found a massive grow house in here. Yeah, on 3 floors, massive cannabis farm. 2 people were arrested. Big cannabis farm in this building right here on Coronation Street in Blackpool. Amazing. They keep coming, don't they? Just wondering if all this works here is to do with the electrics, you know, because they tend to tamper with the electrics, don't they, when they have these cannabis farms. Okay, so I'm just looking back on the building there where the cannabis farm was, and I'm just at a junction now with Albert Road. This is another big building on the corner, Simply Seconds, but I think they sell second-hand furniture. Anyway, a bit of contrast to that on the other side is Debenhams. Look at this, but it's no longer Debenhams, is it? Eh? Part of the Hounds Hill Centre. And when we go up here, they're doing a bit of work. Yeah, they're building, they're redeveloping part of the Hounds Hill Centre, and they're going to have, there's going to be a cinema and a restaurant and stuff like that. So we're going to have a look at that, shall we? Here's a little look up Albert Road there. You can see the Ruskin Hotel there. It's been there a long time. I'll just show you these shops on the other side of Debenhams. It does look a little bit desolate, you know, but I think some of these shops are Corky Collectibles. I think that's open. Yeah, not sure about what this building is here. Artisan Crafts and Makers Market 2021. Something for the future there. Suitably similar fragrances. Anyway, we're getting close to something very interesting now. Wait till you see this. Okay, we are now at a very interesting part of Coronation Street, because you see just over here the Winter Gardens. Well, right here was the site of Blackpool's giant wheel. Yeah, it was right here. Built in 1896, 2 years after the tower, 220 feet tall, 1,000 tons. Absolutely massive structure. Blackpool's giant wheel. Yeah, the giant wheel competed with the tower. It belonged inside the Winter Gardens. See, it was actually leased. The land was leased from the Winter Gardens right here. Up until about World War I, it did pretty well. And then obviously the war affected it quite a lot, and visitor numbers were down after the war. And it ended up being purchased by the Winter Gardens itself. And that was quite late on, late in the 20s, I think. The Blackpool Tower Company ended up buying it, and it wasn't long after that they knocked the whole thing down. Well, I tell you what, there's a massive crowd going into the Winter Gardens. Look at this. Wow. This is pretty popular. Yeah, the Winter Gardens here in Blackpool. It is getting packed. Yeah, it's absolutely mad round here. A big event here at the Winter Gardens. Yeah, It's really popular. I can hear drumming down there as well. Let's go and have a look and see what that is, shall we? I think the Specials are playing. Yeah, the Specials. I think that's what the big crowd are for. It's for the Specials. Yeah. Anyway, there's some very loud drumming going on over here. Oh, it's just some blow. It's a one-man band. Buskin Joe. Sounded like a load of drummers. Only one blow. Anyway, we're now at the end of Coronation Street. Buskin Joe. I hope it means it's not copyright. So this is it. We're now at Church Street, and this is where Coronation Street comes to an end. As you can see, there's sellers flogging merchandise here, not official. I'll tell you what, Bella Italia's packed. Absolutely packed in there. Check out this awesome view of the tower here from Coronation Street, from just outside the Winter Gardens. So we're now looking at the back of the House Hill Centre. You can see the car park up there, the multi-storey, and this area here has all been boarded off because they're actually building a new development part of the House Hill. It's going to be a cinema, big cinema, and there's also going to be retail, and there's also going to be the new Wilko store. You know the Wilko store that they knocked down in town for the tram station? Well, that's going to go here. From what I've heard, yeah, there you go. More development going on in Blackpool. What about that, eh? The tower looks amazing. So this was the very entrance to the giant wheel here in Blackpool. And these days, it's a COVID-19 vaccination centre. I'll tell you what, it's bloody noisy around here. Anyway, that was Coronation Street. I hope you liked the video. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.